LA. Poke It Out featuring J. Cole. 8:53. It's Power. It's Bill and Jessica.
What's up? Good morning, everybody. It's going to be partly cloudy today. Chance of a shower later on this afternoon. High of 66.
All right. Five-Headed Monster coming up at 9 o'clock. Your shot once again at $500.
Yes.
Keep it locked. In the meantime, we want to welcome Annette from Harvard Business Services in studio. Good morning.
Hey guys.
Welcome
Good
back.
morning.
Yes. Thanks so much for stopping through. I do have a question because off the air you said, Thanksgiving. We were talking about how our Thanksgiving was and all that. And I heard you say you've been eating leftovers for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Well,
Okay, so let's have a little talk about that.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're eating.
yeah.
because
Well, now they're over with.
Right.
But it started on the 20th.
But what lasted the longest, like the food, the item?
The turkey. We're not very big on turkey.
Not big on.
No, but I mean, like, what were you eating for like over a week?
So we had Friendsgiving. So
Okay.
what was left over with that, we were eating.
You did it
like,
again.
Sunday, and then that coming Thursday was actual Thanksgiving.
Got
Right.
it.
So then those leftovers.
Okay.
But we
What
had
lasted the longest? That didn't go bad.
the turkey.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, because you make turkey sandwiches, turkey soup.
Yeah, we made everything.
Everything
turkey.
out of turkey.
Everything out of turkey.
Turkey tostadas,
Oh, okay.
turkey tacos, turkey sandwiches,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
And it was mostly me eating the turkey because Jonathan, my fiance, shout out to him, he was like, I'm not really big on turkey. And I was like, okay, so I guess I'll have to eat it.
Now, who
Yeah.
cooked the turkey? You?
My stepmom.
Okay. Do
Yeah.
you know what kind she cooked?
Like the name
No.
brand of the turkey.
Do you know how did she butter the turkey?
I have no idea.
Okay.
She brought it cooked over to my house. 'Cause
Gotcha.
It was our very first Thanksgiving at our new house, me
Right.
and Jonathan. So
Gotcha.
at my
Gotcha.
house, me and my mom cooked Pierna, what is
Like pork?
pork
Yeah.
Okay.
and tamales.
Oh,
That's what me
okay.
and my mom
Nice.
cooked. So we had
Nice.
like the best of both worlds, like Mexican and traditional.
Nice.
Right.
So it was nice. It
That's
was a nice
great.
Thanksgiving, but the turkey lasted the longest, especially because I was the only one eating
Eating
it.
it.
Right. Okay. All right. Just wondering because I heard you talking leftovers, and we always go back and forth about how long you can keep leftovers and keep
Right.
eating
Oh
them.
yeah, I don't know.
And I said,
Yeah.
shoot,
No, our desserts and like cookies and stuff and cupcakes.
You're still
was
eating
what
them.
lasted like
Yeah,
the longest,
same.
and they just like kind
Yeah.
of stayed out, and then I just went and cleared everything. And
Now, how
dumped it all.
about desserts? How about pies? You guys eat pies, everybody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
But
had
the pie
favorite
didn't last for like leftovers
apple
for us.
for me.
So, you know what? It's
Apple
so
pie.
crazy.
I
So
baked
many.
an apple pie this year, and it was really good.
So many people like the pie that you hear the most about on Thanksgiving that you hear like you've been hearing since you were a kid is pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
You
right.
hear about that.
Yeah.
But then when you actually ask people what your favorite is, the number one response that I always end up getting usually is apple.
Is apple.
Every
Really?
single time.
Yeah.
And I'm because at first,
my favorite.
like a couple years ago, I'm like, who eats an apple pie on Thanksgiving? Like it's always been pumpkin.
Right.
Or I really like sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always hear apple, and I'm like, wow, that's
Well, that is kind of like surprising to me too. 'cause,
yeah.
I mean, to
Might
me,
take that number one
yeah.
spot, y'all.
Yeah, hey.
Might take over.
Maybe. So, well, look, Annette, thank you so much for coming in. Harvard
Yeah,
Business
thank you,
Services. Give us a little rundown of what you guys do and how people can get up with you guys.
Yeah, so Harvard Business Services is a filing service. We assist with the preparation and filing of documents to register a company. In the state of Delaware is where we specialize. We do have services for other states as well.
Right.
So now with the year coming to an end, everybody may have those New Year's resolutions.
Fresh start.
One of them may be to register your side hustle. This whole year you saw it's going good. Now you want to formalize. That's what we would take care of. So we make sure that the proper documents are filled out and filed to the state. We do also assist with what's called the EIN.
Yes.
So pretty much this is a tax ID number that is used for the company specifically. So kind of like the social security number, but for the company. So once you have it, the company, the business registered, and you have that number, you can move forward with bank accounts, permits, license, insurance that you may need. But the first step is always to register and obtain the EIN.
Okay.
Okay, very good. What's like somebody wants to, register their side hustle, make it like a legitimate business, what's like a hot job right now or a hot business that
Let's see
people are
what we
coming to you guys with at the end of 2021 going into 2022?
Yeah, at the end of 2021, what have I've had a couple of restaurants.
Restaurants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's one, just, I can't say names, but there's one that will be in Rehoboth, a Thai takeout place.
Oh,
Very nice.
okay.
Yeah, so that's something I haven't seen much of around this area.
How about like food trucks?
Food trucks, I was going to say, food trucks are also coming more and more. With the whole year 2021, a lot of like cleaning businesses, which I'm thinking they said cleaning, but it was probably like sanitation and stuff like
Right.
that makes sense because of COVID. But yeah, there's a wide range
Wow.
of business activity that we're getting. And 2021, even with the pandemic and everything, we were super busy. So huge shout out to all the entrepreneurs that
Yeah,
reached
no,
out to
absolutely.
wonderful.
Yeah, round
Yes.
of applause for all the entrepreneurs
Yes.
because, in 2020 and going into 2021,
Yeah.
there's so many people who were like, you know what, I'm tired of working for somebody. I want to do it on my own. I'll be
Yeah.
able to make my own hours, work from home. That's what I want to do. I've realized, and I think a lot of companies are, readjusting the way they do things also.
Yeah, we were very busy this past year. I mean, I think it was one of the best
Busiest,
years
yeah.
that Harvard has seen, even in a pandemic. So that's crazy,
Yeah.
But shout out to them because that's why I'm still here.
right. Well, that's why, I mean, again, people they realize like being at home or quarantined or not, a lot of people were out of work for a while. They realize, look, I can make money and do this from home.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah, that too. And, it has a lot of benefits. Like people that are doing side hustles that have a talent, once they want something bigger for themselves, they're asked for like different things from the business, like financials. And if their company isn't registered, it's just under their name. So it doesn't separate the risks between the two. And that's why most clients will register, no matter if right now they're not at the place that they want to be, but they have a goal to
Right.
where they are striving for. And this will help everything because you can open a bank account, which will be separate from your personal. You can get a business license, you can get insurance, so you're all around covered. You've dotted all your I's, crossed all your T's.
All your T's, yep.
Yeah, so it's very important too. I mean, it's good to start somewhere, but just to protect yourself, your family, all your house, your cars, it's better to register a company.
how much does it cost?
It's super inexpensive, $244.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah,
And that's
I
it.
mean,
And you're
breathe
a
outside
company
of my
owner.
house.
Right.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
breathe outside of my house, and there goes $244.
Night
I know
out.
Who don't know that?
Night out, dinner, all that.
Yes.
So if people, want to go ahead and register, a company or register what they're doing, a business, how can they do that?
Yeah, so we actually have the full service online at DelawareInc.com. We do also have a chat feature there, so as you go along, if you have any questions, we can also do it over the phone at 302-645-7400, or for clients that are in the area, we're on Route 1 in Lewis.
Very good. Very good. So 244. And then you guys have like is it an annual?
Yeah, annual fees. So
I just want to make sure that nobody gets surprised.
Yeah, well, that's a good point to bring
Yeah.
up now. Let's say, so it's $50 for registered agent service. That
Okay.
means Harvard Business Services serves kind of like as the liaison, the middleman between the company and the state. So any notices, or if there was to be any cancellation or void notices that come from the state, we would receive and then forward to the client. And now there's this other thing called the Delaware State Franchise Tax.
Okay.
So this franchise tax is kind of like a renewal fee to maintain in good standing with the state, to maintain active status. If you need the company registered right away, you will have a franchise tax due by June 1st of 2022. But another option right now is we can register the company right now with an effective date of January 1st. So what this does is if the company comes into effect January 1st, then that franchise tax doesn't generate until 2022.
Oh.
So the first time you would pay the franchise tax is
June, right?
June
Yeah.
2023. So
Got it.
essentially, you're getting like a whole year that you wouldn't
Got
have to
it.
pay that.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's do that.
So that is another option for more information. I know that's kind of like a lot.
Right. No, that's the way to go, I think.
Yeah, but any questions, always welcome to call us, email us, go on the chat feature. We're always so responsive. Again, the number is 302-645-7400.
And you guys are in Delaware, but that doesn't mean you have to be in Delaware. You
Right.
service companies all over, right?
Yeah, correct. So we have clients from all over the world that register in Delaware.
And Delaware is like the state to
It
register in, from what I
Yeah.
understand, right?
Yeah, for many different reasons. Number one, because of the laws that protect Delaware companies. So we have companies that are registered in Delaware, like Facebook or Meta, is registered in Delaware, Kate Spade, Disney, YouTube.
Disney. They're all
Yeah.
YouTube. They're all registered in Delaware.
in
They're
Delaware.
Delaware
Unbelievable.
companies that operate in
Wow.
other states.
Man, you learned something. You hear that,
Yeah.
y'all? Disney.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, very good. Well, again, Harvard Business Services. What's your website
DelawareInc.com.
and phone number?
302-645-7400.
And your TikTok? No, I'm kidding.
We don't have that
All
yet.
right. Okay. All right. Annette from Harvard Business. Thank you so much for coming in. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yes. The five-headed monster coming up. It's 9:04.
More hits